Hello, Amusement Park Portal. Here we are for our 4th video blog. Lots to talk about today. It's been a few weeks since we've done one. Let's get going with the big news since our last blog. Cedar Point announces Top Thrill 2. Doesn't exactly roll off the tongue, but you know, I'm excited about this one, guys. This one looks amazing. You got the 2 spikes, you're getting everything, the rollbacks, you're getting the launch, you're getting the height, you're getting the speed, you're getting it all. I mean, this is just going to absolutely be an amazing, amazing coaster. I cannot wait to ride it. There's been a couple concerns about it. You know, the manufacturer, they never built anything this large before, so... But we'll see. We'll see how it turns out. I'm hoping for the best, and again, I'm really excited to ride this one. You know, it's kind of funny, though. There's been more talk about the name of the coaster than the actual coaster itself, which I find kind of funny. I mean, Top Thrill 2 doesn't exactly roll off the tongue, and it doesn't really, you know, I think they could have went a better route with the name, but again, at the end of the day, it's just the name of a coaster. That's all it is. It's the coaster that's going to matter, and as I've mentioned multiple times, I am excited to ride this coaster. I cannot wait. It's going to be absolutely amazing. If you check out our YouTube channel, we do have a video out. The day they announced it, we went to the park and we actually shot some video of the first supports they put in place. They have that. There's a lot of other earth moving and construction going on. Some of the merch they have for sale. Again, you can check that out in our YouTube video. And before I get going here in deeper, I'd like to ask you to please subscribe and like our channel. It really helps us out and encourages us to continue putting out content. So if you like what we do here, please help support us. Okay, another announcement since our last time is Dorney Park announces Iron Menace. Wow. I think everybody kind of knew what they were getting, you know, the dive coaster. It's about time. This park is way overdue for a coaster. I think their last coaster was it Stinger? Or was it the Impulse one? Gosh, off the top of my head, I can't remember. Let me know in the comments down below which one it was. I can't remember, but it's been a while. I think that was like mid-2000s, early 2000s, somewhere in there that they opened the last coaster. So, and I think even that was a relocated coaster. It wasn't a new one. But this is a great addition to the park. It'll fill in that empty area that they've had over there. That's been kind of awkward since Laser had left many years ago. So I'm excited for the park. It looks great. A little on the short side, but remember, there's no mid-course break on this thing either. So you're not slowing down, coming to a stop, or any of that. You're going right through. So I'm really excited about that. Kings Island. Wow, this one kind of came out of left field. I wasn't expecting this one. So they are adding a Camp Snoopy area. I believe this is in addition to the Planet Snoopy area. It's just an extension of that, which will be located, if you're familiar with the kids area, you know where the petting farm is and the Flying Eagles type ride that they have. It's going in that general area, the Camp Snoopy area. And the highlight of the Camp Snoopy area is Snoopy's Soapbox Racers. It's a Vekoma family boomerang ride, similar to the next one we're going to talk to, Good Gravy. It's going to be perfect for families. A great addition for families. So that gives them, what, 4 family coasters. You got the Woodstock Express. You got the, what's the kids' oval one? Can't think of the name of it right now. Then you got Flying Ace Aerial Chase, and then this one. So you got 4 of them, 4 family coasters in that area right there. So wow, amazing. They're trying to get that golden ticket for best kids area. So looking forward to that next year at Kings Island. It's going to be themed to Snoopy's Soapbox Racing. So awesome addition there. Well, one that's stirred up quite a bit of chatter on the internet is Holiday World's announcement. Another family boomerang coaster by Vekoma. Wow, they're selling these things like hotcakes. Wow, Good Gravy. I don't know what to say about that. If there's ever been a unique name for a coaster, I think that's right up there. Good gravy. Crazy. It fits right in with the Thanksgiving section. If you haven't watched the teaser ad video that they put out, you got to watch it. It's just hilarious. The grandpa in there at the end. But looking forward to riding this thing, too. This is the theming on it. Looks great. You actually look like you go through a can of cranberry sauce. Like an emptied out can of cranberry sauce. I mean, what's not to like about that? That's just really cool. I'm excited about that. So, I mean, we do have some more announcements coming up. Silver Dollar City will be August 14th. Six Flags Over Georgia, August 19th. Silverwood, August 24th. They have something up their sleeves. We also have Six Flags America in the mix. We don't have an announcement date on that, but if you've been paying attention to the parks, I think it was their Twitter account or their TikTok account, rather. They put out kind of a teaser for the Halloween deal, but they also put in not the big announcement, on the bottom. So they got something coming. And Six Flags, was it their Q4 report, I think, came out, stated that they're going to invest $200 million into the theme parks this upcoming season. So that includes coasters as well. So several parks will be receiving some coasters and improvements, which is exciting. It's good to hear that, including Six Flags Great Adventure. As mentioned before, there's been some spots, some spray painting on the ground in various locations, kind of near the front gate and inside the park to the right. I guess where the bumper cars used to be years ago, or kind of behind the Cyborg area there. Well, it looks like there's some rumors going around. This may be one of those, what do you call it? Gigantic, large Vekoma Super Boomerang coasters, which would honestly look pretty cool going over by the front gate area there. There's only one other of these built in the world right now. It's overseas in a park. I can't think of the name of the park at the moment, but it looks like a lot of fun. Looks like it would be a great addition if they could figure out the capacity issue. I believe right now the capacity of that with a single train is only 800 people per hour. And when you put a ride like that in a large park like Great Adventure, 800 people an hour is not going to do good things. So you got to get probably a switch track on there, which honestly is probably not hard to do, to double that, up to 1,600, riders per hour, depending on people. It all comes down to people. People got loose articles, people can't get their belts buckled, this and that. So you got to add that into the equation too. So you're not going to get, the top number they say up to. You're never going to get that. So I'm excited to see what happens at Great Adventure. Really looking forward to that. I like that park. I really enjoy that park. I wish I lived closer. I do try to get out there every couple years. To Great Adventure and that whole area in general. There's just that whole area of the country is just saturated with theme parks, really good ones. You can't go wrong with any of them out there. So, and then Six Flags Great America has been kind of teasing a little something going on too. I'm not sure. The rumors I hear is like a Sky Screamer attraction, which would make sense, and it would fit perfectly in the spot where that Buccaneer Battle water attraction was in the park, kind of almost in the center of the park there. So that's where the rumor's going for that. A couple other things of interest. Fury 325 has reopened. Amazing, yes. The state has certified the ride, checked it out, everything's good. They had a third-party company come in, certified the ride too, check everything over. They gave it the green light, everything's good to go. I'm excited. I'm happy for the park that this ride's open again. This is like their star attraction. And wow, yeah, it's just such a great coaster. And I'm sure a lot of bummed people that visited the park specifically for that coaster were, like I said, bummed. So, but I'm glad that's reopened. It's good to go. Other news, Steel Curtain at Kennywood. Well, I think it may be closed for the season. We're hearing a lot of chatter. There's been some spottings of mechanics or our maintenance crew climbing around the structure, checking bolts and that. There's been given no time frame for a reopening. and there's been rumors leaking out here and there that it is closed for the season. Nothing official by the park. These are just rumors. So take that how you will. But given this ride's history, it would not surprise me. This coaster's had problems from day one. I have yet to be on this coaster because every time we go to the park, it's down for one reason or another. But it looks like a blast. And everybody that's been on it says it's such a great coaster. And it's very elusive for me, this coaster. It's almost like the one at Dollywood, the Thunder Road one there. So I have yet to been on either of those because they're down every time I visit. But, the more advanced the coaster, the more issues you're going to have. That's just how it is. So some more good news is Busch Gardens, Tampa, has confirmed that their sky buckets are not going anywhere. They're just currently down for whatever reason. They're refurbishing them, repairing them, getting them ready to open, whatever they're doing. They haven't made an announcement on a date they're going to reopen or when they're going to reopen, but they did come out and say they're not going anywhere. So that's a great sign. I'm kind of had the feeling this has something to do with the new construction project. The Mouse Coaster just got removed. The Phoenix was removed. So that whole area is open up over there. I don't think the Sky Ride goes, it might go a little bit over there, but when you got cranes in the area for a construction project, you may have to have that attraction closed down. So they could just be waiting until that happens, because if they're going to start construction in that area soon, well, there you go. Some sad news out of Six Flags Great Escape in New York there. The Alpine bobsled will be closing permanently on September 4th. I'm really bummed about this. However, I'm not surprised. It's another coaster that when you visit the park, it was closed for various reasons, either weather, wind, noise. I hear all kinds of different reasons, but I'm sad to see another Intamin bobsled go. They're such fun rides. You remember Disaster Transport. I think the last one in the country is Six Flags Over Texas at La Vibra or La Vibra, however you say it. I think that's the last one in the country, which is kind of a shame because they're fun rides. Everybody can enjoy them. They're really good. So on to Cedar Fair news here. Their Q4 report came out, and they posted a 6% attendance drop. That's a hearty drop. I mean, that's not a drop in the bucket, no pun intended there, but 6%, that's a big number. Of course, as usual, all parks do it. They blame it on weather and this and that, but I gotta be honest, to some of the theme parks we've been to lately, the crowds just aren't like they were last year. Now, I think it has something to do, my personal opinion is, you had that post-COVID push is done. After COVID, everybody wanted to get out of the house, visit a theme park, go bowling, do different things. Well, that's kind of reached its climax. Now it's coming down, so we'll see how long it lasts. I'm sure it'll rebound a little bit. The summer season is coming to an end. Hard to believe. There's only another, I think, less than a month left in full operations in the northern parks. Of course, you lucky people down in Florida get those year-round parks in California. But us folks up in the north, we only have seasonal parks, and those are getting ready to shut down and move over to weekend operations only here in the next few weeks, unfortunately. So if you want to get out to your favorite theme park up north here, you better do it soon because the clock is ticking. It went by quick this year. I mean, it seems like we just covered opening day, a few weeks ago, but wow. Nonetheless, it's here. So they dropped the 6% attendance drop last quarter. Per cap spending is slightly up. Lighter crowds than they did last year, and I don't know, this whole new season pass thing they're rolling out. I don't know what to think about it. A lot of people are upset they had the platinum and they were comfortable where they were at. It was simple. Everything was there in one package. Well, now you got to add everything on. You got to add this on. You got to add the multi-parks, your dining, your drink. I mean, you had the dining and drink additions as well before, but now, like if you want to visit all the parks, you got to add that on. that just leaves room. A lot of people are saying for them to increase the prices on each of those things and get more money out of you than having one pass and only charging one rate. So yeah, I don't know. I think it's more confusing than it was before. Especially since you already had gold, platinum, and prestige. Well, you're getting rid of the platinum, now you're adding gold, but turning it into platinum, and everybody's got to switch and this and that. It's a little confusing, but I'm sure we'll figure it out. Out of Cedar Point also, there was a man hit in the head by a cell phone on Maverick a few weeks ago. You may have seen the pictures. Online, this gentleman from Michigan was hit in the head by somebody's cell phone. So I think I stress this on every video. It's ridiculous, people. Come on. Secure your loose articles. Either leave them with someone that's not riding, put them in a locker, put them in a zippered pouch that's not going to open, and do not hold things in your hand, especially a cell phone. I mean, this is just getting out of hand. I'm hearing about this. They're stopping rides at Cedar Point in all parks, actually. Right now, they stopped Magnum last week because some dude took out his cell phone on the lift hill. They stopped it. They had to walk all the way up there, confiscate the cell phone, get down. Security was called and given the cell phone, and the gentleman was met at the exit by security. They escorted him out of the park. End of story. I mean, come on. I mean, you would probably be, if you were the guy with the loose article and you got hit in the head with something, you would go and sue somebody at the blink of an eye. You would be out to sue the park, the person that dropped the phone, everybody. So why are you doing it yourselves? I mean, come on. People could get seriously hurt. You need to take responsibility. Come on, let's all do it. It's not hard to do. I know we all want videos of the coaster, but you can go on YouTube. There's millions of them already out there. Nobody wants to see some shaky cell phone video of you on a roller coaster. It's not cool. So put them away. Okay, and now another news out of Cedar Fair is they are rolling out the all-new season drink plan. It's the Plus, I think they call it. That includes ices, coffee, and hot chocolate. So it's an extra, I think it's $10, $15, maybe a little bit more on top of the current drink price, which I think it was $31.99 for the all season. So for another $15 or so, you can add this next tier onto there. Here, this goes back to me saying how they can raise the price and put all these extras on there. But here we go. So I kind of like this. I never understood why they never included ices as well. I mean, yeah, some parks do it already, but now Cedar Fair is doing it. So I'm excited about that. I mean, in a hot summer, who doesn't want an icy? So some good news coming out of Knott's Berry Farm this week. The park has confirmed that Excalibur will be reopening soon. Now, they haven't given us a date yet, so don't go booking your trip, but they did confirm that it will be reopening soon. I've heard some reports there was a crane and maybe a few weeks ago lifting a cable spiral down into the control room there of Accelerator. So that's exciting news. That's such a great coaster. It's been years since I've been on it, but it is a lot of fun. On the other side of the park, Montezuma's Revenge, still no word other than delay. They're saying that manufacturers are delaying this and that. So I don't know. Fingers crossed. I hope that great coaster can reopen again, although it's going to be quite a bit different if it has a limbed launch system or totally new launch system. I don't know if it's going to feel the same, but kudos to the park for trying to keep it alive. They don't make parts for it anymore, so you kind of have to build all those parts yourself, to keep something like that going. I love parks that keep these old coasters going. We love these old coasters. I mean, in order for a good coaster, it doesn't have to be the biggest, tallest, fastest, longest in the world. It just has to be fun. I mean, there's a lot of coasters out there that get looked over because they're not 500 feet tall or they're short. They don't have the biggest airtime hill. I mean, but they're just simply fun. I mean, isn't that what it's all about? Let me know in the comments down below if you think there's a coaster that's just underrated that you think deserves more attention than it currently gets. I can name a bunch. off the top of my head. But yeah, there's a lot of coasters out there that just people ignore because you had the shiny big coaster over here that's 300, 400 foot tall. Everybody wants that. So, but yeah, well, that's all I got for you this week. Lots of news. Like I said, we have some more announcements coming up here in the next few days. Silver Dollar City, Six Flags Over Georgia, and Silverwood. And then again, we're waiting for Six Flags Great Adventure and Six Flags Great America. And possibly more Six Flags parks are going to be announcing some additions here pretty soon. Now, I don't know if they're going to wait and do one of those big announcement dates like they used to do in like a video, but it doesn't sound like it since a few of their parks have already announced upcoming attractions for the following year, like Fiesta Texas, Six Flags St. Louis are both getting those Kids Flash coasters, which the Six Flags Fiesta Texas just completed the track work on that. They are installing the lights now on that coaster, so I'm assuming the crews are going to move their way down to Six Flags St. Louis to start on that one next. We will see. Quick note before we go, though, is Infinity Falls, the new water ride at SeaWorld San Antonio. SeaWorld. But that has been delayed. Yes, another delay. This Intamin launched log flume ride, it's like a first of its kind, is going to be delayed and until next year some point. The park came out and announced the other day. Now, we don't know why, but again, this is a first of a kind, ride, so I'm sure it's advanced and new technology, so they got to wrinkle out all the bugs and all that. So we shall see. I'm hoping they can get that open. I mean, I know Texas, if you're from Texas, you've had some record heat down there this year, and nothing would feel better than a water ride, on a hot day. So yeah, wow. Well, that's all we got for you this week. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. Like I said, it really helps us out. And follow us on Facebook as well. So that's all we got. Thank you.